Utaha 先輩は
Hello, 大家好 and Utaha fan. It's time for another AmiAmi video where I rank the top 10 bishoujo figures of the week into a tier list. This week we have a lovely Motoko figure from Ghost in the Shell, as well as Frontline Girls and Nikkei figures for melon lovers out there. This is a pretty good week. The list is captured as of October 19, afternoon Japan time. First up, we have this lovely Motoko Kusanagi manga edition from Ghost in the Shell. Very lovely and creative figure, remind me of the Asker art frame, and this one definitely fit with the series, right? Because with all the wire plug in, and this is the classic pose of her from the manga, if not mistaken, by the master Masamune Zero. Really recreate the vibe of this iconic series. Look at all the details here. Fantastic paint job and sculpt, and then the face look just like the manga versions of Motoko. Really laughing all the photos of her lovely shapes here, right? Lots of attention to details, and then the fact that it's kind of just plated into this metal plate, or what looks to be a metal plate. That's just the icing on the cake. And you can display this like a 3D photo frame, right? So it's kind of pushing the boundary between figures and art here. Very three-dimensional, love the translucent hair. And then she's holding the handgun. And look at the back here, right? Look at all the details with the plug and the wire. So very elegantly done with the wire, so it doesn't look like spaghetti noodles. Wow, this one is such an iconic one. I must say this is a S tier. So great job, Max Factory there. We are up for a good start. Then we have Nikkei, got this factory looking pretty good. Kind of red and fiery hot. I love the factory here. The pose is a bit too passive, but the sculpt does look top notch here. Lots of details, right, with the skirt and then around the belt. I like what they did with her tie and stocking. The boot also looks quite good. Back shot really showcase the scope of the figure and that machine gun. So the way she's carrying it, I think the back actually look better in some way. More photos of her from various angles. Close-up show that she has some subtle brushing, revealing her shoulders, so very lovely there. Yeah, I'm warming up more and more to a pose, even though I prefer a more dynamic pose. All in all, very lovely. Wow, look at this. This is a Hatsukasi embarrassing face. I prefer this one for sure. So love that you got this face play of her as well. Just wish the brushing is a bit stronger. So very lovely melon as well, not to mention. So another fantastic one, I would say a A tier. Then we have a Girl Fun Lines 2 figure in a gorgeous swimsuit bikini with a surfboard, looking very lovely here. Love the overall design and how they integrate the, actually maybe it's a paddleboard instead of surfboards. And then you also have the machine gun that looks like a water gun. Unfortunately, the back, they could have put some decal on, I think, so that's kind of a missed opportunity there. But the front is such a lovely figure, right? It really showcases how beautiful her coconut is. Wow, I mean, just look at those lovely pairs of melon there. Nice necks as well, and then the snipper, and then the starfish. Some nice photo of her just enjoying a day on the beach, and then we are enjoying those glorious view of her melons. Fantastic figure all around from Girlfriend's line. You also get a bonus item, so another fantastic one, so also A tier. Next up, we have Akumi. I believe this is the original character doing this peace sign pose. We're feeling her bikini, gold bikini, or maybe it's a lingerie. I'm not sure. Just love the leg up like that, and then the base, and then is she stepping on a teddy bear? Yeah, looks like it. Not quite sure what to make of her expressions. Looks kind of new to me. I do like the brushing and the two-tone color on her hair here. You do see her lovely under boob, even though it's not very big. It's kind of getting into flat chest girl territory. So if you're into modest melon girl, this one is for you. So love the leg up here. This angle does show her sexy shoulder a bit more. So lovely photos and pictures of her. Just wish the expression is something different. But other than that, it's a pretty sexy figure for sure. I would say this one is a B tier. Switching gear, we have mouth-washing Anya, kind of look like in some kind of mechanic clothing. So in a very interesting expression here with some dragon breath mouthwash. So personally not a fan of this style of figure, so not quite sure how to rate it either. Yeah, I would just say just not my type, let's say, so D tier, unfortunately. Then we have another lake cat, Scarlet and Nando. This one looking pretty cute. Love the contrast between the red and the brown and the dark black color here. Very lovely brushing here, magic cute. Doing different pose. Oh, the way the hair sculpt, I like it from the back. Too bad that's all the photo we have. But based on what I've seen, I think it's pretty good. I would say B tier. Then we have another girl, Fun Lines, Florence. This one is a different vibe it gives off, but also looking very good. Love how her hair is sculpted. I think it looks good on her. And then the way her poses, I prefer the earlier one, I think. Although her shot does make her look pretty sexy, I must say. Yeah, and then the design of her top is pretty nice. Got a lot of details, right? And then you got some belt and then some lovely creases and wrinkles that give it more three-dimension look. That's love how her legs are sculpted. I think it's a nice line there. And then she is kind of playing with her tie. There's some pattern here on her waist stocking. Lovely shot. Yeah, so not a bad one. Not as good as the earlier one. I would say B tier. Next up, we have Switch illustration by Maya Bit. Also an original character. Looking very sexy here in her gym outfit. Not sure what she's doing here, but does looks lovely with her pose in this really short shot. Yeah, I guess she's trying to untie something. Looking good though in terms of how they painted her skin and the muscle, give some definition as she is working out here. Love this line here and the absolute territory. Just wish the expression is better. I would say pretty good as well, so B tier. Then we have Azuling Fargo, one of those cowgirl figure, also in a cowgirl position, I suppose. Gotta give them a hats off for that. Lots of hair volume here with the twin tail. We're feeling a bit of her tone at the back, so it is kind of a difficult pose to make it so it look good, I guess. But it is a sexy pose nonetheless, and you can enjoy her lovely melons, both near and far. And then there's a bunch of milk, or maybe something out dripping everywhere. We'll let your imagination run wild for a while we enjoy her gorgeous body here. Oh, not sure what they're trying to imply here, but pretty interesting how they tone her back here with the muscle. I wonder what those two little holes or impressionists. Wow, lovely shots of her side boobs here. So great coconut and maybe some coconut milk, let's just say. So another pretty sexy figure this week, I would say also B tier. And there you have it. This is the list of the week. Very tempted to pre-order the Makoto from Ghost in the Shell. How about you? Comment below and let us know what you think. As always, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoy my content, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I really appreciate it. Until next time, you all have a wonderful day. Bye bye.